Hello, Austin. I'm Carl from Savers, and this is your Shadowfoil props, the child hilt. So the chase is also made by Samuel himself, and let's start from this. So our own CCS NeoPixel connector here, Profi board, 2-button setup, the battery holder. It uses a protected 18650 battery. The bottom is negative and on the top is positive. And the speaker holder holds a 22mm bass speaker. It's originally separate from the main body of the chase, but as we agreed on the messenger, I attached it on the chase and make it a fully removable chase. So this is actually a two-part chase, and another part is inside the top part of the hilt. Yeah. So this is our own blade PCB, and it works like this. So you can see it as a little blade here, and it goes all the way to the top. And here is another CCS NeoPixel connector. So this actually has two of them. So let's put it back. Okay. So let's see how to put the chase into the hilt. First, remove the pommel. And here, as you can see, there are two long screws inside the hilt. This is originally two very short screws, but Sam told me that he told the machinist to put this long screw into it, but they messed that up. This is designed to hold this chase. You can see there are two holes here. The two holes here are for these two long screws, so the chase can keep stable in the hilt. So first you need to remove the clamp card on it. Use a tool like hex screwdriver or something to remove it, and then loosen screws, both of them, to make sure that it not blocks the way of the chase. I think I can just take it off here. So it uses a protected battery. So this is I believe it's a child font, and it's at the first place in this hilt. And to put this chase in, just make the two switches under these two holes, and the two holes for the stable on the chase match these two middle holes. And then screw in these two screws here. And this step is very important. And do not screw all this way down. I mean, you need to leave some space for the clamp card. So if it's a little loose, it's okay, but you need to leave some space for these two switches. Since I found, due to the tolerance, it's still very hard to find a sweet spot to make both switch work. So after you put the clamp card on, and try it and make sure that both of the switches are work. And as you can see, it's a little bit loose here, but it will make it's so much easier for these two buttons working perfectly. So put the pommel back.
The child.
White blade style. The reason I'm doing that and press the aux switch is because I enable the battle mode. It contains gesture control, like you swing it, you turn on, and rotate it, turn off. And also, if you would like to switch to the previous font, point the emitter down and press the aux switch. And if you would like to change the next font, just point to the front or to the top and then press the aux switch. Okay, here we go. So there are 3 very tiny retention screws on the emitter. Make sure to tighten it or loosen it before you insert blade in. Tighten it after you insert the blade in. Since this emitter is very shallow, so as you can see, the thread is here, so it just eat a little, very little blade into his emitter. But it's good enough for this. And as you can see, I'm pulling it, but yeah, it's still bited it pretty strong. So let's try this.
Master Yoda.
So I uploaded every font you included in that Yoda Google Drive, and I put the child at the first place and randomly put the rest of them. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. So when you would like to pull the chest out, and make sure you loosen the first step is to take off the clamp card and loosen the 2 screws all the way out, and then you can take off the chase. And 2 more things here. The first one is, if you would like to take the battery off, the best way I found here is to push from here. So use a finger to push it and it will come off. Because this is very tight, so it's probably not very ideal to take it from here. And the second thing is, since the speaker port is attached to the main body of the chase, so if you would like to access the profit board or the SD card on it, so push it up first, and then you can take it out. Push it up and move this to the front. I leave enough slack wires so that no worries about to broken the wires. Yeah.